Alright fellas, this is a video about how to check Ficm power and see if you actually got a Ficm going out. So first thing we do is turn the key on the on position and get it set up for the session. So it takes a few minutes. Usually when I do an inspection, always check and make sure the Ficm relay is alright. Alright. Make sure these are alright. Wow, they're on there today. Yeah. What I'm looking for is some brown spots, like it's been overheated. But I'm not seeing anything at all, so it looked good. Here's another one. Alright, we want to check those, make sure those are alright. That could be your problem too, having low voltage. So, alright. So while that's hooking up, of course there's another session of it. This should be a pretty good video right here. If you don't have a scan tool, it's pretty hard to determine, your Ficm power and all that stuff. This is the IDS what Ford is promoting for their vehicles. So, alright, so just check codes. That's the first thing I always do, is check codes. Powertrain, engine. Yeah, it's a nice cold morning this morning. It rained last night, so it's nice and fresh, crisp air. Alright, so we have two codes. 611 is the notorious one for Ficm, saying that the battery voltage is low. And the other one, 269, I think it's cylinder 3, contribution balance. Alright. So there's that. So the next thing I go to the toolbox, and then we're going to do the data logger, which shows all the PIDs. Go here, engine. As soon as I start it up, you'll know that it's misfiring and all that other stuff. Alright, here's all the PIDs. I'm sorry about the shaky video. I'm trying to do it one-handed. The ones that are black are already selected, so those are pre-selected every time you hook up a vehicle. So you usually clear them all. Then I just go to Ficm. L power, N power, and V power. So click on that. It should give me the L power 4850. Alright, 13. So looking good. Alright, let's see if I can do this one-handed. Alright, I want to start it up. Look at the N power. Dropping below 34 volts, 33. That's a good indication that DC to DC converters just junk. Time for new Ficm, going down to 30. It could stall out, but it'll probably just run for a little while. Alright, so that's a good indication that a Ficm's bad. And you can see the voltage just going right back up again. See, it wants to come back up. So that's a good indication. Ficm is just completely gone. I get a lot of questions about, what about if it's at 45 volts or 46? It's perfect. Don't even worry about that. Once it starts going below 45, like what you see here is definitely bad. I seen them where they're 39 volts and it won't run rough like this one does. So you get so there's numerous types of concerns out there, even though the Ficm is bad. It's just the way it is. So now it's up to 49. So this thing is just, you know, had its time and it's ready to go. So on the scan tool, once I get the okay to replace the Ficm, then I go to module reprogramming. Right there. Oh, excuse me. Installation. Let's see, right there, Ficm, and then it tells you to follow certain steps, but I won't do that until I get the okay. So other than that, that's pretty much it. How to diagnose a Ficm. I have seen the relays go bad and causing the same exact concern. That's the first thing I always check. And during the reprogramming, you're supposed to remove them. Also, there's a number 10 fuse, which is this one right here. Sometimes those blow. And I had a horror story about a month ago. There was a Ficm that was actually cutting out, and it said no voltage. It was like a P0 something. It was like a 6 something, a different code. And every time I banged on this, it shut off, and I was trying to figure it out. I thought maybe it was a loose pin on the relay or something like that. So I checked with the test light on both ends of the fuse, and there's power. But that doesn't mean that it's actually making contact. So I removed the fuse, and the fuse was actually broken, not blown, but broken. And every time I pressed on it, it made contact, so it looks like I had power at all times. So when I hit it or banged on it, then it stalled out. I mean, that was it took me about an hour, but you know, just the fundamentals, you know, just, you know, because you don't see that every day. That was once, maybe every few years you might see that. But when I learned AC electrical when I first started, that was the first thing they taught me, is make sure you pull the fuse out, look at it, and even put a ohm meter on there and see if it actually makes contact, because it will blow you out, man. It'll just frustrate, you know, the hell out of you. So yeah, so 6.0 fuel injector. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Usually when I like on older vehicles or ones that really have high mileage, I usually just replace the relays as well, so you don't have to worry about that. So I just sell them all at one time. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. Talk to you guys next time.